Due diligence for the Advanced Legal Research course at Boston College Law School. Due diligence is fact-finding research to verify information and evaluate potential risk factors prior to investing in or doing business with a person or business. There are many types of due diligence, and due diligence is conducted in a variety of situations. These include business transactions, such as mergers and acquisitions, preparation for securities offerings, financing by venture capital or private equity investments, real estate or other commercial transactions, licensing agreements, including the licensing of intellectual property, and executive hiring. All of these situations require the checking of facts and assessment of potential risks. The major steps in due diligence research are defining the scope of the research, organizing the process, gathering information, reviewing and analyzing the information, and finally, summarizing the findings. The scope of due diligence will depend on the client or transaction. Questions that may need to be answered include: what are the most important legal issues to be investigated? Who are the key players in this transaction? Are there threshold questions one party wants answered before moving ahead with the deal? Are the projections being made from current data accurate? What other entities have connections to the principals that will have an effect on this deal? How much money is at risk? For assistance in organizing the process, there are a variety of materials on each of the major legal research platforms. Access Bloomberg Law's Due Diligence Toolkit by typing Due Diligence into the search box and selecting Due Diligence Toolkit when it appears on the drop-down menu. The Due Diligence Toolkit is part of Bloomberg Law's Transactional Intelligence Center. It has sections on mergers and acquisitions, antitrust compliance, merger review, joint ventures, privacy and data security, supply chain and third-party risk, corporate compliance, securities offerings, healthcare transactions, finance, and private funds. Types of documents in this toolkit include overviews, checklists, tables, glossaries, perspective, forms, practical guidance, and workflow tools. Checklists, like this one for M&A, are a great starting point in deciding what to gather and in organizing the information as it is attained. Westlaw's due diligence resources are available in Practical Law or Practical Law Connect, which was designed for in-house attorneys. Access Practical Law on the Get Started line or by content type, or from a pull-down menu on the Thomson Reuters Law School page. Practical Law is organized by practice areas, industry sectors, resource types, and jurisdictions. Resource types include practice notes, standard documents, standard clauses, checklists, tools, and articles. This due diligence toolkit provides links to practice notes explaining the process, standard documents and clauses, and checklists. Practical Law Connect is designed for in-house counsel. While the database is searchable, it is designed for browsing to help guide in-house counsel through transactional processes. This employee benefits and executive compensation due diligence request checklist long form makes it less likely to forget to request documents that would require review for due diligence. Lexis due diligence materials are found in Practical Guidance. These materials can also be discovered through a regular search of Lexis Plus. But again, if you have a smaller, you will have a smaller chance of missing something important if you browse by practice area. This corporate M&A page has a link to due diligence. Types of resources include practice notes, templates, clauses, checklists, and articles. This due diligence resource kit provides an overview of the process and links to other useful documents. Remember that gathering the information is only one step in the process. You need to review and analyze what you found so you can report your findings.